Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is another look at a vintage engine that I picked up. This one is actually an Elfin 2.49cc. The name derives from a combination of the two founders, Frank Ellis and Mr. Finn, put together to make Elfin. A company based in Liverpool, and this engine was actually produced in 1949, and it had a very short run of production. More of that in a moment. What I want to do is actually compare it with the engine I looked at last time, which is also from 1949. This is an ED Comp Special, and I think you can see it's a radical departure in design. While the Comp Special, to my eyes at least, looks very vintage and very antique, this one doesn't. It's a much more radical design in my view than this engine, and that proved to be the case. It gained a reputation very quickly as a powerful engine. It had a rotary valve system, crank system. It's plain bearing, but it had a very powerful torque range, and it was extremely successful, at least in the eyes of the competitive aero modelers of the time. However, it didn't have a long production run, and that wasn't because of any particular failings apparently. It was due to the fact that the production of this casting, which was a gravity casting apparently, was laborious, and they couldn't keep up with the demand. So they looked for a different technique, and they changed from the radial mounting to a bearing mount. In fact, I've got an old magazine here, and this was from 1953. And you can see here the engine that it replaced it. It's the Elfin 2.49, same capacity, but it's the bearing mounted engine. And by all accounts, it wasn't as successful as this design. And that's borne out by the fact that there are lots of reproductions of this engine available. There are lots of companies that have come and produced, if not exact replicas, they've produced very close to lookalikes to this engine because of its popularity. So what I'm going to do is take it into the back workshop, put some fuel into the tank that I made yesterday, and get it fired up, and let's see how it goes. But it's a very interesting design. It's 0.5 of a cc bigger than this one. I'm expecting it to be a lot more powerful as well. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's have a go at starting this lovely old engine. Stopped it just to preserve my ears, to be quite honest. Isn't that magnificent? 75 years of age, starting like that. Absolutely beautiful. Got to find something for this to power. I think they were mainly used for control line. I may be wrong, I'll have to look it up. But what a beauty. Elfin 2.49, smidgen under 2.5cc. Absolutely beautiful. Well, wasn't that impressive? I've done a little bit more research, and apparently this is very popular in the SAM, the Society for Antique Modelers, or modelling. I don't know if the modelers are antique as well. Very popular in class 15. Obviously the 15 refers to the capacity, 2.5cc. I'll have to look into that and find out some designs that would be appropriate for this model to go in. Of course, I wouldn't be flying it free flight. I'd be going for using it as a radio control assist, but that's got to go into a model. It's too nice to sit in a box or on a shelf even. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Keep in touch by subscribing. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot now. Bye.